Today we have been taking you to some of the most dangerous places for women.
And new at 6, what you can do to protect yourself everywhere. WSBT's Kristen Bean is here. And Kristen, some gun dealers say more women are buying guns.
Yes, because of a perceived increase in violence. But our expert says that isn't a good idea unless you're trained to use one. And you may not need a gun to protect yourself.
You can come straight back.
Believe it or not, there was a time when 4'8" Michelle Stevens was shy. Not anymore, and don't even think about messing with her.
With a low kick right to the leg. With these self-defense classes, you get a lot of women that it empowers them where they walk out in the street, they walk with confidence to know they can defend themselves, and a lot of times that's when they'll be left alone.
Stevens, a black belt in karate, teaches women's self-defense at Steve's gym in Elkhart.
He grabs me here, I'm going to stun, pull his thumbs back, bring him down here, I follow up, and then out. It's not Hollywood. We're talking real-life situations to where if you don't fight back, you'll tend to get hurt worse than if you don't fight back. I would rather fight back and know, yeah, I'm going to get some bumps and bruises, but at least I'm going to be able to go home to my family at night.
Give me your money.
Self-defense isn't only about learning to defend yourself against an attacker. It's also about gaining the confidence so you can.
Yes, that's it.
It doesn't bother me to come out of Walmart in the dark anymore. I'm not worried about it because I'm confident knowing I could probably get out of it, at least with minimal damage.
Cindy Calkins is taking the class for confidence.
Never been attacked, but I don't want to be.
And security experts like former undercover cop and major crimes investigator Brett Coppins says Calkins is on the right track.
They are going to select someone that they feel that they can safely attack and do it without any kind of repercussions.
Besides knowing self-defense, Coppins recommends know your surroundings and pay attention. Be careful at night and trust your gut.
You have to realize that when you go into certain environments, certain venues, if you will, there's a very good possibility that you're rubbing shoulders with people that are violent criminals.
That's why these ladies aren't taking any chances.
Don't mess with them.
No, I feel sorry for those guys. Woohoo!
Well, and like I've said before, this information doesn't only apply to women. Men are just as likely, if not more likely, to become victims of violent crimes. Also, a viewer wrote me an email about 10 minutes ago reminding me that so often victims know their attacker. And she's right, I looked this up. According to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, in 2009, victims knew their offenders in about 45% of violent crimes against men, 70% of violent crimes against women. So unfortunately, there are no foolproof ways to avoid becoming a victim. But these are some good tips to remember, and self-defense is a good place to start.
Now wait a minute. If I come at you, what do?
You grab their pinky and their thumb and you rip. You rip. That's what she said.
That hurts. That hurts just to think
That's the
about.
point.
But I never even thought about that.
Somebody else said grab the back of their arm and pinch because that is one of the most sensitive areas. You can't even really do it to yourself.
Yes.
So
What good ideas. All good ideas, Kristen. Thanks very much.